Ukhti al-Aziza, dearest Muslim sister, you have many strengths. Your compassion, your resilience, your ability to love and to give. But don't forget this. Your greatest strength is your knowledge. Not just how much you know about your faith, but also how deeply you engage with the world around you. When you seek knowledge sincerely, whether it's Qur'anic tafsir, mental health, law, design, business, you're walking a path of reflection, service, and wisdom. Reading in your field builds excellence. Reading across fields builds wisdom. And combining both, rooted in your connection with Allah, gives you direction, clarity, and balance. So today we reflect on what it means to prioritize knowledge and why it's not just a virtue, it's your power. قُلْ هَلْ يَسْتَوِي الَّذِينَ يَعْلَمُونَ وَالَّذِينَ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. Say, are those who know equal to those who do not know? This question has an obvious answer. No, they're not equal. But it all begins with the first word ever revealed in the Qur'an. Iqra. Read. The first divine instruction was not to pray or to fast, but to seek knowledge. The Prophet ﷺ said, مَنْ سَلَكَ طَرِيقًا يَلْتَمِسُ فِيهِ عِلْمًا سَهَّلَ اللَّهُ لَهُ طَرِيقًا إِلَى الْجَنَّةِ. Whoever travels a path in search of knowledge, Allah will make easy for him a path to paradise. Knowledge is a form of worship, whether sacred or worldly. When pursued with sincerity, it elevates you in both this life and the next. Let's now remember the woman who made knowledge a pillar of their lives. First, we have Sayyidah Aisha bint Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhuma. Not only was she the wife of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, she was one of the greatest scholars of the entire ummah. She narrated over 2,000 ahadith and was an authority in Qur'an, hadith, fiqh, medicine, and poetry. Imam al-Zuhri said, if the knowledge of Aisha were to be gathered and compared to all the knowledge of all the other women, her knowledge would be greater. Secondly, we have Fatima al-Fihri. She's the founder of the University al-Qarawiyyin in Morocco, the oldest continual operating university in the world. She didn't just build it for Islamic knowledge. It taught medicine, astronomy, logic, and more. And so it was a Muslim woman's vision that laid the foundation for centuries of both spiritual and worldly learning. Third, we have Darda as-Sughra. She was a jurist and a hadith scholar in the Umayyad era. She taught in the Masjid of Damascus, with men, including caliphs, sitting as her students. Her scholarship was honored without compromise. Many women today feel that sacred knowledge is for later, when the kids are older, when I'm married, when life slows down. But what if it never actually slows down? Waiting to cross every T and dot every I is unrealistic. What if waiting is costing your connection, clarity, and spiritual strength? The Prophet ﷺ taught, أَحَبُّ الْأَعْمَالِ إِلَى اللَّهِ أَدْوَمُهَا وَإِنْ قَلَّ. The most beloved deeds to Allah are those that are consistent, even in small. So make room, even 20 minutes in a day. One hadith, one Qur'anic verse, one class. Make sure it's a structured class, under the guidance of the many female scholars now building spaces for women to learn and grow. Because knowledge, it teaches you how to mother with mercy, how to worship with understanding, and how to heal with guidance. In our era of loud opinions and spiritual burnout, knowledge is your protection. When you don't seek out knowledge, you become vulnerable to confusion. Sacred knowledge teaches you to ask, what does Allah say about this? What would the Prophet ﷺ do here? What does justice, mercy, and sincerity look like in this moment? This is what makes knowledge power. It's not just information, but wisdom with clarity. Ukhti al-Aziza, my dearest Muslim sister, your strength is not only in your heart or your hands, it's in your mind. It's how you understand the world through the lens of divine guidance. Don't wait for the right time. Don't wait for permission. You are worthy of knowledge in every stage of your life. Read in your field. It will strengthen your excellence. Read across fields. It will expand your wisdom. Read the sciences of the Qur'an, ḥadīth, and fiqh. It will anchor your soul. يرفع الله الذين آمنوا منكم والذين أوتوا العلم درجات. Allah will raise those who have believed among you and those who were given knowledge and degrees. رَبِّ زِدْنِي عِلْمًا. My Lord, increase me in knowledge. This series is brought to you by the Rahmah Foundation, a nonprofit organization dedicated to nurturing faith-based education, sisterhood, and scholarship for Muslim women around the world. If this series benefits you, please consider making a small donation to support the continued development of spiritually enriching programs like this. Your contribution helps us reach more women, create more content, and preserve the legacy of sacred knowledge.